Welcome to the Axiom. New file detected. Launching file.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Leo, and today we are continuing the Disco Elysium file. Where we last left off, we had finished the cryptid quest with a conversation with Lena about whether or not that story was worth her and her husband obsessing over all this time. We also found a tape for Egghead, and we got the 2 signatures for Evrart, and we managed to convince Kim that Ruby is hiding underneath the Feld Electrical building. And really quick, I wanted to say, so I'm doing this recording right after last recording, and I got up to use the restroom and stuff, and I left the game running, and when I came back, I don't know if I managed to record any of it, but Kim and Harry were doing this really funny idle animation where they were back to back, they had locked arms, and they were lifting each other up onto their backs and sticking their legs straight up in the air, and they were doing that to each other, going back and forth, and I just found that really funny. It's cool that there are idle animations like that in the game. So what we're going to do is we are going to mail this letter, because that should complete the quest. Hopefully. I don't know if we have to talk to Evrart after the fact. We might have to.
The yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito, bullet holes, and an RCM sticker.
I knew we'd get to use this mailbox for something.
Yes, for sending mail.
Drop the white envelope into the mailbox.
You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon.
Okay.
Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug Evrart. You know he's going to play you somehow.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to Evrart. If we don't mention anything to him, he won't know before it's too late.
All right, let's go ahead and leave. Let Evrart know you mailed the signatures. Okay. What we're going to do next is we are going to put a point in put this point in physical instrument. And we are going to try this again. Accept changes and close. We'll try this one more time. We'll go ahead and stop this. We will go ahead and clothes. Put on this shirt. And I don't believe we got anything else for physical instrument because the glasses wouldn't help us. Let me just double check. That minuses it. That's for pain threshold. I know most of the stuff doesn't help. I just want to make sure we didn't get anything new that I'm forgetting. No, okay. So we have that. Let's go ahead and see if we can finally do this check. Let's equip the multi-tool. Oh, and flashlight in the other hand. Actually, flashlight in the right, multi-tool. Nope. Switching that around, actually. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Now, I had said last time that one more check ought to do it. Not sure if that's going to work. But we shall see what happens.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Okay.
Ice squeaks.
Are you kidding
with your
me?
Gevalzoom multi-tool, but your fingers slip away from the tool. The lid shut as tightly as before.
I was 1 away again. Last time I rolled an 8 and I needed a 9. This time I rolled a 7 and I needed an 8.
And it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do other than wait for it to defrost or bulk up and get stronger.
Turning the ice
the
cream crank.
feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur.
Okay. Welp, that did not work out for me. But let's go ahead and go back to Soona. Or do I want to go to Evrart? Let's actually go to... Let's go to Evrart first, since we're on this side of the waterlock. Then let's go back to Soona. Let me really quick change out some things, because drama... Something tells me I'm going to need a lot of drama. And if it's going to be a red check, which last time it was a red check as well, I'll need as much as possible. I don't want to put that on. I don't think I need that much. But these minus drama, so what are some new glasses I can put on? Let's do these logic glasses. And now let's go and see Evrart. Oh. Hang on. There's a bubble over there, and if I click on that, I get points. Alright. You hear the sound of running water. Someone's washing dishes. I don't want to visit Gary. It might lead to new dialogue, but I don't want to unlock his door after I already lied and said I didn't lock his door. But let's see if my lie works. What's my drama at? My drama's at 9. Jeez. But let's go ahead and talk to Evrart. Huh. I saw this. I went to go take this route up here, but then I saw this window was highlighted. Hypnogamma? Is that a drug? I mean, I don't have to... Healing item gained. Hypnogamma. Interesting. Charge is 9. Jeez. Alright. Interesting. So that heals my morale. That's good. I can also ask about this door again. Hang on, let me actually... Do I have anything that helps with rhetoric here? This one, I actually don't remember the last time I had to search for a rhetoric-related piece of clothing, so... You help with rhetoric. You are the only one that helps with rhetoric. Okay.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Been in the world for many days. Try to persuade the door to open.
And, as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind.
Critical failure. Fair enough. Well, at least I got that out of the way. I didn't roll that when I was talking to Evrart. I'm fully expecting him to say that he saw me do that. This is not a fishing rod, is it? It's... What is he talking about? Interesting. Is that something I should be worried about?
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes.
Yeah.
Now, what can Evrart Claire do for you today?
It's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this.
He claps his hands together like a child who's just been offered cotton candy. Does he know I had the wrong people sign them?
My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a real future, Harry, and I feel I can finally trust you now.
Okay, that was a lot of experience.
You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
The big question is, can he tell me anything I don't already know? Because I've found out a lot since last we talked, and it might be just as much as he can tell me.
Judging from how happy he is, it looks like you did it. He doesn't appear to suspect trickery. Well done, sire. By guile and deceit, you're in.
All right.
You don't know his full plan. Perhaps he expected trickery. Perhaps the signatures weren't important. The point is, do not think you're ahead of him.
I don't. Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done.
Fine, where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy, the one he described as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway.
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debardeurs Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Wait, it's not the janitor. Is it? It's not the janitor at the apartment buildings who let me in. She's waving it around at people?
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
Who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
Okay, she wasn't referring to me as a pig, she was referring to herself.
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
A smile flickers in the corner of his mouth.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
Okay.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
Good to know.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Did you order the hanged man killed?
Order it? You know my men didn't kill him. They told you. It was a happy accident. You know how it is. No one takes the initiative. If I wanted him dead, I would have had to do it myself. And I'm too fat for that.
Okay, another question.
I'm listening, Harry.
Who killed the hanged man?
No idea. Could have been his own mother for all I know. If you ever find the guy, give him a big fat kiss from Evrart Clare. Couldn't have done it without him.
He really doesn't know.
Cool.
A guy, huh?
How do you know it's a guy?
I don't. I told you it could have been his own mother. I'm pretty sure it wasn't anyone from the Union. Maybe it was the mob. Or maybe he killed himself because he was a closet socialist. Truth is, I simply don't know.
He really doesn't.
That's it for
Great,
now.
Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Suddenly there's sadness in his voice, in his tone.
This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
We're gonna leave. I want out. We are also, confront the pigs and get your gun back. Someone has been running around with your sidearm pretending to be a police officer. You must meet her near the old fish market at 2200 to get your service weapon back. Just walk past the fishing village until you see the boardwalk. Oh boy. Okay. On the plus side, that gave us so much points that pretty soon I'll be able to put another point in physical instrument, and then we can hopefully get on with our day when it comes to that task. This one and this one. Okay. Okay, but at the very least, I got the gun figured out. He literally had no information. Like none whatsoever. But he is helping me get my gun back, which is good. So now what we're going to do is we have plenty of time before that happens, which means we're probably not going to get to it in this episode. So what we're going to do is we're just going to try to complete the tasks we already have and that we can do. First, we're going to talk to Soona about contacting the Coalition, and then we are going to climb the ladder for the Feld Electrical building. I don't know what's going to happen if we end up finding Ruby, but that is something that we also might tackle this part, and that should give us enough points to get to... Oh wow, just 10 points left. Yeah, so actually the Soona thing might give us the last 10 points we need. So yeah, I'll be right back. Actually, I can fast travel, so let me see. Is there anything here that I should try to do? Because these checks would also get me points. Not really. I mean, I guess I could try to wake up the dock worker, but there's not really a point in that. Oh, but I can fast travel. Let me do that. Map. Fisherman shacks. How do I fast travel on this map? Do I need to be standing in a specific spot before I can? Okay, so now that I'm standing here, I can travel. Let's see if this works. I heard this might be... Oh. Okay, we did it. Oh, I should have fast traveled to the church, actually. Cool, alright. Let's talk to Soona, see if we can do this. Also, this will give us the opportunity to see if she can help with the check beyond just giving us the tool, the physical instrument check. Oh,
Hey, her Innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked holding little men between her fingers, remember?
what?
You have the Headless Fallen Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back.
What? Win who back? I can't win her back. She's a long-dead historical figure.
Don't be so pessimistic. Love doesn't die that easily. This isn't funny. You have a bad feeling about this one.
Huh. So... a little figurine might win her back? So doing this will get me a task. This isn't funny. I mean, I could always just take the task and then not do it. But let's take the task and then decide whether or not we're gonna do it.
So very, very, very nifty. Nifty and mysterious. This is surely what the figurines are for.
Offer figurines to Dolores Day. Dolores Day was fond of figurines. She deserves more. You should offer her any and all you have one day if you meet her in person. What an odd task to give yourself, but here we are. And there's no way to complete this task. Huh. There's no steps to complete it, it's just offer figurines to Dolores Day. If I interact with this, does a new thing appear?
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of glass. A crack runs across the length of her body, her face oval and sad.
Looks like I can't give this figurine to her.
Why?
Because she's a stained glass window.
That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant something else?
Like what? Is the task still on?
I don't know. What are we thinking of? Part of your mind has gone on to other things already. Only a strange little sadness remains. The mother of humanism towers above you, a wax painting on a cracked pane of glass.
Huh.
Nothing has changed in her expression.
Interesting. I don't know what to say to that. But let's do suggestion. Let's put on my empathy shoes, and I think we are good.
Yes, what is it?
It's not a paying job, but could you help me contact Coalition Warship Archer?
Do I look like someone who has time for side projects at this moment?
She doesn't even look up from her computer.
If you want her help, maybe you should help her first.
That's fair. About the offsite copy you asked me
Yes?
to bring... There's nothing new.
Thanks.
Okay. Oh wait, I can't, I should walk, not run here. I mean, the only other Dolores Day thing that I have seen, I think, is there's a bust of Dolores Day in the pawn shop. But I don't think that's right either. There's no... Because that's just a bust. And he said, it looks like I can't offer this figurine. That's just a stained glass window. So... I don't know. But we have new tasks for this. Let me put on my other shoes. Actually, let me not put on my other shoes because those minus savoir-faire. No, let me put on my boots. What other tasks? I know I went over this before. No. Maybe. No, not yet. Can't do that yet. Can't do that until 2200. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. Man, a lot of things are locked behind trying to get this thing for Ruby. Or not for Ruby, for Soona. This is like the one thing I can do right now, pretty much. So let's go ahead and let me... It's gonna be a savoir-faire check? So let me see what all helps with savoir-faire. These help with savoir-faire. Does anything minus from savoir-faire that I'm currently wearing? No. Okay. Let's get up here and see what's gonna happen. At the very least, if we pass this check, it'll give us some info. Or is it just gonna automatically get us up there? Okay.
Leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
Assess the situation.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp. In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground? And you're 180?
What, 180 centimeters? I'm wondering... If I say I'm taller than I am, will I get the confidence to actually make the jump? 190, I'm a giant.
Okay, but still, the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Instead, what if you were to do something more subtle?
Okay, like what?
What if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder?
Okay, how?
Astral projection. Be open-minded about this.
What if I don't climb? What if I just teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
The lieutenant stares at you, stone-faced. It won't hurt to try.
Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
He is restraining himself from using a parental tone with you right now.
Saw Tiago climbing. 72%. It is a white check. Teleport to the roof. Okay.
All you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds you. You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to is...
Do it.
Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel yourself disappear, your atoms fading out of existence.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Uh-huh.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
Don't gloat. Just stand there like a Samaran master.
You know, for the record, you didn't teleport there. You just climbed the ladder with your eyes closed.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear.
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring with a backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
Did I miss something? End. Alright. Enter the building and let Kim into. Cool. Let me go ahead and switch out my... What did I change out? My glasses. Visual calculus. Central support beam has been destroyed by artillery fire. I'm not gonna run just in case. By any chance, actually, could I... Is this going to trigger the visual calculus thing for the boardwalk by chance? I'm really hoping it will. No? Okay, fine. Alright, let's go into the Feld building. It feels weird having Kim not here. I'm sorry, what? Enter the building and let Kim in too. Hi, Kim.
Yes?
I wonder if that's supposed to be there. I wonder if he's supposed to be there. The glass is covered with grime and dust. You can barely see out. Postcard Martinez 98. I wonder if I get a trophy if I collect all of these. But I can't now because I've sold them. A faded picture postcard from the end of the last century shows Martinez as it was before the revolution. It's the height of summer. Rue de Saint-Glycine is teeming with parasol-wielding bourgeoisie, and wild pines flags buttress the walkway. Nothing is written on the back. Alright. Oh, actually, hang on. I should equip my tear bag so that I can pick up any tear I see in the building. Oh boy, that didn't sound good. You should take out your flashlight. This collapse nearly sealed the basement. One can barely squeeze by. Antiquated office furniture, last century maybe? Brought down and forgotten so long ago. This overturned table is covered in orange mildew, crawling with something. Where did I come down from? Up here? Oh, it's probably like a stairwell. The entrance to the basement's collapsed, but the way up is free. Old file folders in the cart. Document silvery with mold. Am I still supposed to try to let Kim in? Because I don't know if that is, I can't tell if that's I can't tell if that's bugged or not. A series of thick, dusty panes of glass. Inter-isolary suit jacket. A muted brown suit jacket perfect for a day at the office or an evening at a cafe. The red rose at the bottom of the left breast pocket is slowly wilting. +1 suggestion, dressed for the occasion. Interesting. I'm guessing this is where I'm supposed to go. So in the spirit of quote-unquote letting Kim in, even though he's already here, I'm going to try to let him in.
2 rusty metal plates that slide apart form a crude door. It's been here under the boardwalk for a while.
Push the... I don't know if this is the correct thing or not. Ignore the door.
Officer, are you okay in there?
Oh.
You really ought to open this door. It's dangerous to go ahead alone.
Okay, so it is bugged. He's not supposed to be here.
2 rusty metal plates that slide apart form a crude door. It's been here under the boardwalk for a while.
Push the doors open.
The doors seem to be on rails, but they've gotten jammed. You grab a side and put some strength into prying it open. With the help of your partner, the 2 metal panels slide open with a creak.
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that.
How did you even get there?
After you climbed up to the roof, you mean? There's a maintenance entrance under the boardwalk. It's next to a drain pipe, possibly a storm drain. It was easy to miss before.
Oh.
He's quite proud of himself.
At least we know at least now we know a quick way in and out.
Yes, we have an exit, so let's get going. Time to investigate these passages.
He peers in the darkness. Okay. Huh. Really quick, let's explore the passages below the Feld building. Where was this? Oh. Yeah, that definitely wasn't something I saw before. We did get a point though, and we have one more point that we can put in physical instrument. Should I go ahead and do that now and save the Feld passages for later? I might actually. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and level this up. I don't know what I'm gonna do if this fails. Set changes and close. I'm going to temporarily stop this. And then I'm going to go back. Because this is going to take a whole thing. Let me just see if I can get the ball rolling with this. Let me go ahead and get tools. Let me drop both of these. Let me go ahead and put on my physical instrument tank top. Let me go ahead and will it let me fast travel from here? No, I have to be in the village. I think. But let's see if I can figure this out somehow. All right. If I don't pass the check this time, I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do. Because, I mean, obviously I have more to do. I can explore the Feld tunnels. But for this particular chain of tasks, because a lot, like, there's 4 different tasks that I have that are writing on this check. If I can't do it, I don't know what I'm going to do.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Okay. I have an 8. I need a 7 or better.
Ice groans and howls under the strain of your
Oh my
giant
God.
multi-tool until the lid cracks open. Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words "off-site copy" written on its side.
Take the
You
filament
gently
memory.
lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lukanen killed as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
Okay.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
Close the lid. Oh, and it would probably have the same password as the other computer. I don't think I need to know. She might just tell me. I don't think I need to snoop for this one. Bring the offsite copy back to Soona, honestly. That makes me so happy that I was finally able to pass the check. Like, yeah, that just makes me really happy. Let me switch out my gloves. I know that didn't do anything to help the check, but it made me feel better. But, yeah, that makes passing that check just made things so much easier for me. Because now I can complete the Raver quest chain, I can complete this Soona quest chain, and I can complete this, La Responsabilité quest chain. All of those just opened back up for me. So I'll be right back. Honestly, I don't think I even need to cut because I can just fast travel. That is honestly really fast. I'm glad they added that in. But yeah, let's see what this yields. And then, so for my next check, or not my next check, my next point, I'm going to open another slot and do the Arno van Eyck thought. Unless maybe it would be better for me to try to put points into something else that might help me with Ruby. Maybe... Oh, I'm guessing she's going to be panicked when I find her, which would make suggestion 1. She might also be armed. Well, no, she is armed. She's carrying a gun because we found that bullet underneath the shack. So hand-eye coordination might be another one, or savoir-faire. But we'll see what happens when we explore the tunnels. But right now, we will do this. Actually...
Yes, what is it?
I need to switch out my clothes. Suggestion, drama, and empathy. And the shoes, I guess I should switch out the shoes.
Yes, what is it?
About the offsite copy you asked me to bring.
Yes?
I brought you the filament.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
She takes the filament, inspecting the metallic tape on its side. What's going to happen now?
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
She's already inserted the filament into the radio computer's core, ready to close the door.
Wait, no. That's dangerous. She shouldn't do it.
Why would it be dangerous? What are you even hoping to find?
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
She says and presses print on the machine's keyboard.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out.
Something's very wrong with that filament memory.
Soona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
Here. I found it.
Where?
Hold on.
She's behind the keyboard now, typing in some numbers that only she understands. The terminal beeps and the light inside starts pulsing like a glowing heart. Can I do anything?
Shh. Just give me a second. I'm almost...
She clocks up her typing speed.
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
The lieutenant leans closer to whisper.
Done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
Soona jumps up from the keyboard like a spring. There's joy in her voice as she bumps her fist into air. You did it? You found the coordinates?
I found the coordinates.
She lets out a celebratory laugh.
She's beaming. You can feel it in your heart. Great job.
Oh my god, congratulations.
Thank you.
She yells back with a grin. So where is it? Where is your 2mm hole in the world?
There. In the swallow.
She points at the other end of the church where a group of water bowls forms a ritualistic arch.
Think you can help me again?
She tilts her head, eyes sparkling. Sure.
I need you to go move those water bowls for me. I need to double-check my calculations.
What an interesting proposition. Truly a task for the intellectuals, solving the puzzle of water bowls.
Right, I'll go figure it out. I'm good at intellectual puzzles.
Figure it out? No. I don't need you to figure anything out. I've got a computer for that.
She pats the mainframe.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Okay, so third 2 and fourth. Third 2 left, fourth 5 right. Third 2 left, fourth 5
She
right.
only wants you to follow instructions. Nothing intellectually stimulating. In this task, a child could do it.
I don't care. Sure, no problem.
Thanks.
So third 2 left, fourth 5 right. Right, I'll let you work in peace. Oh, move the water bowls to the right position and report back. 2... No. Third 2 left, fourth 5 right.
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still.
Continue.
Measurements have been marked down around the bowls. Each chalk-drawn line
Oh, okay, I don't need to
representing a
remember it.
centimeter on the floor.
Move the third bowl from the left 2 centimeters away.
It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound.
Continue.
This task is an insult to your mental skills.
Don't say that. Move the fourth bowl from the left 5 centimeters to the right.
Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall. Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a sacred place after all.
Leave. Let me keep what I have on. Although, let me actually, since we're dealing with sound stuff, let me put my perception boots back on. After this conversation, I think we're going to end the episode.
Yes, what is it?
I have moved the bowls. It was mind-numbingly easy. What next?
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
She stops, biting into her chapped lip.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
What's wrong?
Yeah, nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones.
Continue.
If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Wait, why did you have to mute your headphone? Why did you have your headphones on mute in the first place?
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
Isn't it going to be just silence and nothing else?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist?
She turns to face you, the mainframe throwing shadows on her chin.
What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
She grows silent, her face very pale in the cold light of electricity. You're right, we should be cautious. We don't know what we're dealing with here.
Maybe I'm just tired.
Let's think about this logically. Why would nothing be terrifying if it's, well, nothing?
Why assume that something that has no presence, existence, or qualities has to be terrifying?
Because it reminds us of death. And we humans tend to think that death is pretty scary.
That's fair. It's scary, but we just have to face it.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
She puts on her oversized headphones, ready to press unmute on the keyboard.
The lieutenant takes a step back. And then, nothing. Nothing happens as Soona Lokanen-Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
Say nothing.
She doesn't talk. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus. One hand cupping the headphone.
Well?
Damn it.
Well, at least the world seems to be still alright. Look around.
Yeah. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
What do you mean nothing happened? Did you find the swallow?
No.
She rests her face on her hands, massaging the forehead.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something, if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
Silence is silence? You're sure there's more to it?
Maybe.
This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Interesting. Do I have clothes that would help me with this? I'm trying to think. Because I have, helping Egghead with his jam. Found a melody for Egghead. The Arno van Eyck thing might help me with this as well if I had it. Did I remember to... No, I didn't. Crap. Let's go ahead and put the headphones on. You know what? I think we're actually going to go ahead and end the episode there. I'm going to leave it on a cliffhanger. So that we have plenty to look forward to when we come back. That was awesome. Another massive progress boost. This is actually, while I'm talking, a good time for me to check if I have any other perception related things. But we have so much to do when we get back. We climbed the ladder, which was hilarious. We also finally opened up the freezer and got this filament memory, which, like I said, opens up so many avenues that we were previously stuck on. It does not look like I have anything else. I don't. Okay. So, what we are going to do next time is, first things first, we are going to try on the headphones, and we will see if we can hear the swallow. Although if the checks have something to do with Egghead stuff and the music, maybe that will either help or hinder the headphones, if that has something to do with it. And then, if that results in the ravers being able to come into the church, we can maybe do those, but we are also going to start exploring the tunnels beneath the Feld building, and we might potentially find Ruby. And I don't know what's going to happen when we find Ruby, but it should be something very interesting. I am very much looking forward to playing more of this game, and I hope you guys are looking forward to watching more. So thank you everybody so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to be notified of when I upload the next part of the file to the archives, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, as well as leave a like or comment if you so desire. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.
Upload successful. Click here to view previous files. Have a pleasant day.